What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Vontae the First, back again with another video. As you guys already know, we got that My Hero Academia every Friday. So if you're new to the channel, well, now you know we do My Hero every Friday, so pull up every time. It's gonna be a break next week though, for My Hero, so Horror Coach, you're gonna rest up, you know what I'm saying, get his little break in, and then when we come back, we're gonna be right in July. So yeah, this year been going by really quickly. A lot of shit coming out, a lot of hot shit coming out from manga and anime and anything else, movies and all the shows, all of that shit. But yeah, last chapter is gonna be pretty brief. Last chapter started out with the heroes, you know, Endeavor, Mount Lady, Genus, Hawks, Kimori Woods, and Deadshot. They're just all talking about, you know, the situation at hand and trying to figure out if they should tell all the rest of the remaining heroes about One for All and Deku, and just having a conversation about all that, discussing all of that kind of shit. But and then we seen that they said that Death Arms ended up retiring 2 days ago or something like that. So Death Arms retired, and we knew him since chapter 1, episode 1. You know, he was the one that facilitated or played a huge role in finding more information and the location of the League of Villains or the Paranormal Liberation Front and all that. So yeah, Death Arms was one of their top guys for sure. And he ended up quitting, said that I'm just a human, I'm just a man. Just one negative comment can outweigh 10 positive comments. And whether or not people would actually admit to shit like that, like negative criticism versus positive criticism, we all know that negative criticism, once you get that one negative critique about anything you do, it doesn't have to be just YouTube or media, you know, it doesn't have to be that kind of shit. It could be the smallest things ever. And, you know, that does, you know, that it honestly does get you, because it's like, it's pointing out your flaws, and obviously your flaws are your weaknesses, and that's something that you don't really want to expose out to the public, you know. But yeah, so we went through that, and then Deku part ways with All Might. He said, I got this, I'm gonna do it on my own. This man's fed up, he's trying to do everything on his own, saying that he told All Might, he was like, I'm basically at the same level you were in your prime. I don't believe that. I think he was just saying that in terms of maybe, I don't know, really, not in terms of power, maybe in terms of the fact that since he has a lot of these quirks, that he feels that he, like, is, I wouldn't say invincible, but he, you know what I'm saying, like he has that composure like All Might or something right now. Like he's very determined or something, you know what I'm saying. So he's probably just in his own head, which I really think that's the case right now. Then we seen Stain. Stain was watching or listening into the conversation, so I don't know if he's gonna pull up on Deku or All Might or both of them. Who knows? But without further ado, let's get into this next chapter. You know what I'm saying? Been waiting, because it's gonna be the last one in a minute. Chapter 318. Change of plans, Deku. The continuing search for All for One. Okay, so Endeavor's calling him on the phone. If you carry on like this, your body will surely give out. It sounds like we finally have a date for when the overseas heroes will arrive. Okay, with more manpower, we'll have more options. Okay. I wonder how long it's gonna take them to get there. Cause what if it ends up being too late, or like, you know what I'm saying? You're the key to all of this. We can't have you dying on us. Don't worry, I can still move. We can't give the villains time to prepare. Beep beep. Number 9. Your wounds have not completely healed yet. Now is not the time to push yourself. You see all the messages behind him. He looks back. I guess he's looking back at the danger sense, or either he used danger sense or he's looking back at the Shinomori, the one that has a danger sense quirk. Okay, they're all there, sitting down, obviously in their chairs. My feelings are affecting him too heavily. Nah, I feel her, definitely. No, for that brat, it's all the same, for better or for worse. Awakening our quirks is just a means to an end to him. Superheroes help those who are in need. The path he's taken is the correct one. He shouldn't be allowed to stop, especially in a situation like this. That's what it means to will One for All and carry on our wills. Leader, but perhaps, did he call him leader? The third user called him the leader, or I guess so. There was something that we could do to protect Izuku Midoriya. And you see the first user and second user. I want to know more about all three of them, their whole relationship, because obviously we seen when the second and third user pulled up on the first user, which is I think his name is Yorichi, I think. Yeah, so he pulled up on him when he was imprisoned. Okay, that boy Deku's fighting. Where he at? Okay, is this like a mall area? It looks like a mall area, kind of. And boy fighting. I guess you see, yeah, he's protecting some civilians because there's villains that's trying to attack. Boy, Deku looking crazy. Are you hurt? Multiple quirks. All for one's subordinate. No, of course not. Also, they think makes sense. They think that based off of how he looks, they're like, oh, this is probably like one of All for One's boys. Oh, thank God. I'm okay. We're all okay. So, All for One, what are you planning? Where are you? I don't want to trouble anyone. I need to stop Shigaraki. I need to stop the League of Villains. I won't let them lay a finger on anybody. You're next. I need to master one for all. See, all this shit's getting all into his head. You got the All Might pointing at him. You got All for One pointing at him, saying the same thing, but both different meanings for it, you know? And then him thinking that he has to stop Shigaraki and the League. Like, he's really getting into his own head right now, which I like, because, you know, Deku's always been, we've always seen like his internal conflicts, but like this is like a peak internal conflict for him. It's like it's really getting to the point where it's so bad to the point where he doesn't even know what, like, all he knows is that he wants to take people down and he doesn't care, and it's like by any means necessary. We've seen him have those instances where he just goes out very recklessly, but now it's like he's matured, but at the same time it's like I think it's kind of worse because now since you're mature, I think you're more like bold in the sense, you know what I'm saying? Like not just risk taking, but you're more bold to just do shit on your own. And then, you know, him having one for all and all this shit is getting to him, you know. Plus he's a kid. Obviously this makes sense. A teenager, it's going to happen, you know, so that people won't have to live in fear anymore. Damn, that's a crazy looking ass villain. What the hell is he? A dragon? A shark? I don't know what that is. Look, you see his mom, you see Gran Torino, he's just thinking about everybody. All Might, Aizawa, Eri. Where my boy Mirio at though? I want to see Mirio. Or maybe he might pop up. But no, this is just Class A. Where's Mirio? Class 1A. Where's Mirio? Come on. You know what? I said this before. I don't know if I said this on video, but I've talked to people about this. And I know a lot of people can agree with me. Mirio coming in a war arc was not good. And plus, it's not even like he did anything to like really, you know what I'm saying? Like, if he were to end it or something, I would be a little more, you know? But, and I personally don't have a problem with Eri doing it for him. A lot of people had the problem with like, oh, how was she able to do this so fast? She was only able to do this shit like on lizards and shit. I don't mind that, you know? I just wanted to actually see her train a little bit more. And, but that's not, like I said, that's not even the most important thing. I just think that's wasted potential, like, in terms of the plot. Like, why would you bring Mirio in during that time? Like, it doesn't, Best Jeanist just came back, so why Mirio has to come back? Like, I don't know, it just didn't, they could have done something different. It could have been somebody else. It could have been another student would have been raw, like from, I don't know, from like another school, like they were just near the area, or somebody else from the class, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, but I think right now would be a great time for Mirio to pop up, you know, like if they didn't do it before. I think because just the fact that I don't see him here, you know, and that's how it would come off to me, right? Like if I'm thinking in that kind of headspace where like he's seeing all these people, you know, Eri, his mom, All Might, Aizawa, his classmates, Torino, All Might, all these people, right? And then I don't see Mirio anywhere. That's just me thinking like, oh, like that would be dope if Mirio was the one to come in right now, based on the very fact that we don't see him in any of his little flashback or his things in his mind, you know, his memories. Said things in his mind, his memories. But that would have been so dope if he did now. That would have been so dope, man. But they already used him, so I mean, he could still probably come in. Don't get me wrong, but like Horikoshi already wasted the opportunity to really capitalize on that. Smile with all of them. Recklessness born out of impatience. Watching for solitude on the brink of exhaustion. Exactly what he predicted. Who is this? Numbers are justice. If I just bring you to him, I will be safe. Dictator, another assassin that escaped from Tartarus. I hope this time you can tell me the whereabouts of one for or all for one. Okay, I've seen, I think I noticed this guy's silhouette when Lady Nagant was talking about all the assassins that all for one has. I think he was like the one at the bottom. So yeah, that's I believe that's him. Well. Are you willing to fight for that? Yes, then go on, fight. Against these fools under my command, my body, I can't. Oh, okay, so he's controlling them. He's damn. Oh shit. Dictator originally captured by Crust, I believe it was 5 years ago during the bloodless surrender incident. Bloodless surrender incidents. But of course, he came prepared. He's using people as shields. A powerful attack won't do. I don't have my Air Force gloves with me, and my black whip is off the table. No, my body is doing this on its own. We don't want to do this. I know. It's okay. Damn. Okay. Oh, shit. I forgot to read that part. This quirk dictator can be negated if the victims receive a large shock or if a wielder is knocked out. I'll free you, so don't worry. I'll think of a solution. And Deku's thinking. He's getting piled up on. Damn. AP shot, bastard. Ooh, we got that boy in BakuGOAT. Let's go, bruh. And I was saying Mirio, but hey, in this moment in time, I would say it's better than Mirio coming in. Like I said, if only Horikoshi didn't do that before. But then I guess it takes away from BakuGOAT's part. But they could always have that. You know what I'm saying? He could always, BakuGOAT could always have this moment, even if Lemillion did come back. But let me just get away from Lemillion because he wasn't in this chapter. All right, that's my favorite character, so, you know, bear with me, y'all, all right? Okay. If there is something that we could do to protect Izuku Midoriya. I found him, guys. Look at BakuGOAT's face. Oh, so he's talking to the, I guess he called, yeah, I see his phone. He's talking to the, I guess the other classmates for 1A. I guess they all were looking for him, or maybe just him or a few people. Who knows? That's what I wanted to see, though. Of course, we wanted to see them go look for the boy. Utterly exhausted at the moment, he was the one who came. Yeah. And then we're gonna be on break. Then we come back on July 12th. Sheesh. I found him, guys. Look at BakuGOAT's face, though. Like, he doesn't look like the normal Bakugo, though. Mad looking Bakugo. He looks different. He looks different. He looks very concerned. I like this face of Bakugo. No lie. You know what I'm saying? No homo. You know what I'm saying? But I like the face. It's very comforting. It's very assertive. It's very, like, I don't know. It's just, I like to see him. I like to see him looking like this and not mad all the time. You know what I'm saying? That's cool to see. You know. Interesting, too. He cracked the fuck out of him, too. I didn't even peep that. Damn, he AP shot that boy on top of his noggin. That boy gone, boy. And then Deku's looking up. Look how, why is the second user looking there like that? Interesting. Because, you know, the whole theory about the time travel theory with Bakugo and Kirishima, mostly Bakugo, like a lot more, mostly Bakugo. But I don't think this is the case still, because the guy, the second user, he has darker hair. Bakugo obviously has lighter hair. He has blonde hair. Basically like bleach blonde hair. But the second user, he has maybe red or brown hair, either or. If he's a descendant, I'm fine with that, as long as it's not Bakugo, because the time travel thing, like, it's so much stuff that can go wrong with it, and we don't need that. You know what I'm saying? But obviously he has something to do with him, or maybe, you know what? Now that I think about it, maybe the second user is like realizing something similar to what he did with the first user, him saving the first user, and that was somebody else like he considered an enemy or a rival or whatever. You know, his nemesis. And Bakugo had the same thing towards Deku, where he was like his enemy, his nemesis. Maybe he's getting like, because I know the second and third user, especially the second user, he still has some kind of like animosity about, like, you know, Deku trying to help. Well, yeah, Deku trying to help people, like his enemies and stuff like that. We've seen that. Obviously, they're blocked out because they were the ones that didn't really like fuck with Deku, and none of that because of they just, you know what I'm saying? They felt that this is not the time to be trying to save your enemy or whatever. But I think us seeing the second user in this panel, this small panel right here, is showing that like he's starting to warm up and understand Deku more, and, you know, see that like he did the same shit before. So it's like, you gotta understand, you shouldn't have no regrets in a sense. And like, I guess Bakugo reminds him of himself because he was the one that saved the first user and Deku was the one that saved the second. I mean, what the fuck did I just say? Bakugo, he saved the first user and Bakugo was the one that saved Deku, which is kind of, it's very synonymous. So I think maybe that's the case here, or if it's not that, then maybe that's just like one of his descendants or whatever. So that's cool to see. And even though the movie's not canon, you know, the second movie, I would say that, you know, when All For One went back to Deku or whatever, I think if you want to kind of just relate it and tie it in to make it make, you know, to make it make sense, since it's all about the wills of the One For All users, maybe the second user just gave it back to Deku and said, I don't know, whatever. But yeah, this chapter, I like the chapter. It was decent. It was cool to see Deku kind of just break down after thinking about everybody and Bakugo coming in for the save. I'll give this chapter a good 7.5 out of 10 because, of course, Bakugo, that's so dope. You know, seeing him coming in to help Deku. And then just all the paneling and all that. The paneling was really good in this chapter. Of course, it's always been good, but paneling was great. And I'm interested to see about the second user. Like, what's his deal, you know? I guess it's the same old stuff since we've seen him pretty much. Because we did see him earlier talking about the whole situation and stuff, and yeah, it's like, I don't know, because we do see the first and second user looking at, I mean, first and third user looking at the second user, like, you know, in a very, not stoic, but just you're just looking at him like, because he's standing up and speaking and talking. I guess he's starting to really, like I said, warm up to Deku or whatever, you know, the case may be. But obviously, like I said earlier, his hair is darker, so it's probably like red or brown, and Bakugo is lighter. So it's not him. It could be a descendant of his, of course, you know. I mean, his dad had brown hair, you know. And also, like I said, it could just be the fact that is very Bakugo coming in to save Deku is very reminiscent of when he saved the first user. So I think that's probably the situation that's at hand right now. But yeah, like I tell you guys in every video, please like, comment, subscribe, share if you fuck with your boy, or don't do none of those things if you don't fuck with your boy, you know what I'm saying? And also stay safe, stay healthy, stay clean. I'll see you guys next video, and please stay safe. I just said that, wow. I meant to say, enjoy the rest of your day, night, wherever you are in the world, you know what I'm saying? Jujutsu Kaisen, like I said, it's on break. So, you know, My Hero's gonna be on break. So just stay tuned for this next week because I might have to have a video come out for you guys, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start, like I said, I'm still doing stuff off screen, trying to set things up, you know what I'm saying? So that more people can, you know, come in, watch shit on the channel, and yeah, have discussions and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, hope you guys have a good one. Like I said, see you guys later, and peace.